Thank you for your answer, First Minister. I very much welcome the sentiment that you've conveyed there. Many of our problems in Wales don't stem from certain people moving into the country, but they stem from the fact that many of our young people move out and don't return. And this is especially true of graduates, where we have a lower retention rate than any other UK nation. Now, there's been a lot of focus on immigration, particularly around the debate on Brexit, yet very little attention is being given to out-migration. Now, Plaid Cymru believes that graduates should be able to live and work where they choose, but we should also be able to incentivise some of them to come back so that we can see a return on our public investment, if you like, in their education. Now, we are the only party to have proposed a mechanism through higher education to incentivise students to return to work, and you'll be aware that we put forward those proposals ahead of May's election. And in that election, you had no policy on this, and you claimed that Plaid Cymru would charge students fees. Now, if you implement the Diamond Review, fees are likely to be charged by your government. Will you now accept that we do need to incentivise graduates to return to Wales after study? And if you do agree with me, what do you intend to do about it?
Well, the reality of the situation is that, if I recall, I think the Minister has intervened there, but I will answer the question. If I remember, the policies that she was pursuing in May would have meant that students would have been incentivised to stay in Wales, in the sense that their fees would have been paid if they'd studied in Wales, but not elsewhere. That's not a position which I would share. So, from my perspective, what I want to do is to make sure that we attract students into Wales, not just those who are from Wales, but outside Wales as well. Make sure that there are skilled jobs there for them. For me, it's not a question of whether they leave, it's a question of enabling them to return. Because I see no reason why young people would want to leave, gain experience elsewhere, and come back and bring that experience back with them. In the same way as I know that there are people who will come to Cardiff in their 20s and then go back to rural Wales when they're older. I think they take their experience back with them. For us, it's all about ensuring that the jobs are there. It's why unemployment is at 4.1%, lower than Scotland, lower than England, lower than Northern Ireland. And it's why we are seeing Wales as a good place to invest, to bring skilled jobs on behalf of so many international companies.
First Minister, if you completely misunderstood what we were proposing ahead of that election, what you just said we should be doing is exactly what we were saying should be done, and what you were attacking us for in that election. I suggest you need to get better briefed next time.